program. Is it fair to say this feels like... like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
And the Cleveland starting five. We've got Alex Sarr, and it's McHale, and at the center position, filling out the middle. Christopher, pass to Bailey. Outside Richardson. Down low. Pass to McHale. Just 5 to shoot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
As we like to say, a guy like McHale is a problem. He's such an excellent scorer in the low post.
Here's Knipple. Picked by Stewart. 4-3. Knipple, no good. Outside Richardson. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Pass to Christopher. It's intercepted. And here's the fast break. Outside Porzingis. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
2 points. That one goes. McHale's gotten his second bucket of the game.
McHale always ready to catch and fire. Great confidence in his offensive game.
Stockton, the three-pointer off the mark.
That's their fourth attempt from the floor with nothing to show for it.
Outside Richardson, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at Cleveland. They love where they stand right now. First place. And, of course, there's the Magic. 6.5 games back.
Well, I think for the Cavaliers, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Christopher misses.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Knipple for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
Now here's Porzingis. Stewart. Here's Knipple. The three is up. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Christopher. The long distance three is buried.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Porzingis. Here's Knipple. Rebounded by Bailey.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Orlando with the ball. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. From outside the arc. Porzingis misses. And here comes Cleveland. They're on an 11-3 run. Back to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And in terms of assist numbers, these are the players that have stood out over the past month. Porzingis passes to Stockton. Over to the left wing. And here's Knipple from the arc. It's rebounded by McHale.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
Pass to Richardson. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Three-pointer. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Now here's Richardson. No made baskets yet.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Person, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Christopher, pass to Sarr. Richardson's got space. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Stockton. 17 points in his last outing. Out to the right wing. With the 7-footer. Count it. Cleveland leading by 10. And finished off by Sarr.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And they call an illegal screen here. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention. To his shot selection, and it's showing.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Top half of the league for second chance points. They do a good job of chasing after their shots, but a little more effort around the rim could see them climbing even higher there.
And their points per game numbers, which you mentioned, have really been solid. They aren't as efficient as the top squads in the league, but they know how to get their points. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey Brian, the NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Back to you guys.
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff. To the inside, here's Manning. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And for the guys who changed teams in the offseason, Clark, how long do you think it takes them to learn a new system?
I think it's a couple things. I mean, one, a lot of teams in the NBA use similar terminology and run similar sets, so that helps. But you've got to be a fairly quick learner. And then, depending on how complex the system is, that usually can impact how quick you pick things up.
Here's Person. And another miss by Orlando.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Richardson. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. 1:31 left in the first quarter. White with it. He's picked up by Garland. Pass to Person. Takes a 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Outside Pajemski. Here's Manning. Williams defending. Back to Pajemski. Outside Garland. 6 to shoot. The 3. Williams grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Williams against Garland. Pass to Manning. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Magic trail by 17. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Person. Still no points. It's Walker on the wing to win the cold spell. Rebounded by Dampier. Manning's shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's Cleveland out in front by 19 going into the break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
They've got Knipple, also Isaiah Stewart out there, and it's Stockton in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Outside Garland. Out to the wing. Pass to Richardson. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. A shot by Manning, no good.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Knipple from deep three-point land. Christopher with a rebound.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Out to Garland. Fires the 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Knippel. Up and in on the layup. Knippel's got 5 points in the quarter.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Outside Richardson. Off the mark there with a 3. Magic trail by 20. Here's Stockton. He's scoreless. Pass to White. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Orlando making a switch here. Porzingis has checked in. The league is already buzzing about this year's three-point contest. So let's have a look at the players likely to make an appearance.
The three-point contest only becomes more competitive every year as long-range shooting continues to be a coveted talent in the league. But these guys are in a league all their own.
You take a look at Christopher. He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Richardson for 3. The shot comes out. Magic trail by 19. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, he's got such a nice combination. Length and the soft touch from close range. That's hard to deal with.
Orlando's shooting their first free throw tonight.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And the free throw, no good. And Clark, whether we're comparing players or voting for the annual awards, defense is a factor that is often undervalued.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, we love to see people score in a variety of ways. We like to see that offensive skill set on display. But, you know, defensive stats are critically important, but not as easy to identify and count. But yet, and still, it's half the game, so you can't overlook it.
And he gets the bucket. Knippel's got 7 points.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Outside Richardson, and stolen by Porzingis. Pass to Stockton. This one for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. McHale's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Sarr. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Bailey, the pass to Sarr. It's hauled in by White. Magic trail by 17. Pass to Stockton. Here's Knippel. Takes the 3. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
To the paint. And there's Bailey. That one's good. On the assist by Richardson. Bailey's got 4 points in the quarter.
and just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And rejected.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And here's Knippel from the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. Knippel's got 10.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Left side, Richardson. Here's Bailey. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Stockton. Orlando moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to White. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Basket counts. Give him 8.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. And while we have a chance, the 2K leaderboard showing the NBA's best when it comes to steals. In the 3rd spot, the Cavaliers.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Back to Pajemski. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Walker. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. McHale's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
To the middle. The steal. Up top, Walker. Yet to see a basket. Here's Perkins. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. On the wing, Richardson. Pass to Pajemski. Inside, deflects the pass. And the Magic pushing it up now. White with it. Richardson picks him up. White, the pass to Perkins.
2 minutes.
Here's Person. Shoots over Sarr. Rebounded by Bailey. Now here's Richardson. Outside Pajemski. Nails the wide open jumper. Pajemski's got his 2nd basket.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Person. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to McHale. Now here's Richardson. And here's Pajemski. Launches it, nails it from beyond the arc. Pajemski's got 7 points in the game.
They are shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Here's Person. And no good. The dry spell continues.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Pass to Perkins. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Richardson against White. And there's Bailey. That one's good. On the assist by Richardson. Richardson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 15 seconds left to play in the half. Outside, Williams. Connects from downtown.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
So they've got some firepower coming off that bench, man. And not just complimentary scorers. We're talking about primary options.
Which makes this club really difficult to defend for an entire game because they always have fresh people coming in. And moving on to some mid-season analysis, let's check out the latest power rankings.
I think for the Cavaliers, they're holding steady near the top of the rankings. Definitely one of the better teams here at the midway point.
In position to make some noise come playoff time. We'll see. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Cleveland has possession. Kicking off the second half, here's Kenny Atkinson's 5. We've got Bailey, and it's Sarr in at the 4. Shots good by McHale.
One of the slickest passers in the league. Richardson has no problems getting it to the open man.
Pass to Knippel. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Sarr passes to Bailey. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Porzingis. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Pass to Knippel. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. McHale's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Bailey. Orlando with a rebound.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
Here's Knippel from deep. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got 8 rebounds in the game. Sarr finds Richardson. And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for Cleveland. Danny Manning. Darius Garland.
So it's the Cavaliers now. They lead by 17. Manning passes to Richardson. Clock at 6. Cleveland working the ball around now. There's the triple. The rebound by Stewart.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Porzingis passes to Stockton. Pass to Knippel. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Christopher. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Christopher's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Gotta like the game of Richardson, a crafty guard who is always looking to get the ball to his guys.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. And the Cavaliers making a change here. We check in on our rookie watch, the best three-point shooters during the last month. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Stockton from the arc.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Cleveland leading by 20. Richardson, the pass to Christopher. Over Knipple. Christopher's shot is good. Christopher's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Offensive board. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
He certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Orlando shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
One shot.
And that one misses. Cleveland has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a three-point play.
Love when Manning goes up with that kind of power. When he does that, he can be dominant inside.
Manning at the line for one.
Orlando has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
To the right side. Richardson, the pass to Garland. And the three off target. Magic trail by 21. From the elbow. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Pass to Christopher. Outside Richardson. There's a screen. From the high post. The rebound by Stewart.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Porzingis. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, Porzingis showing you persistence there, just doing a nice job staying with it and finding a way to capitalize.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
Pass to Christopher. There's the three. Orlando with the rebound. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, the game is going global. Players Association President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back over to you, Brian.
Crossing over borders. Allie, thank you.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Garland for three. Orlando with the rebound. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in the game. Right side, Porzingis. Pass to Stockton. Here's Knipple, guarded by Richardson. Knipple, no good.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Garland, the pass to Manning. On the wing, Richardson. Tipped! Here's Knipple. To the inside. Porzingis for 3. Oh, KP with the 3.
Their ball moving on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Back to Garland. Five on the clock. A deep three. Orlando with the rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. Was maybe a step out of his range.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Porzingis. Pass to Knipple. Over Garland. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. All right, a chance to check out the Orlando Magic's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo, and then on Friday, they head back home to host the Los Angeles Lakers.
And that game against Brooklyn, they'll want to come out fighting in that one. They'll be big-time underdogs, but anything can happen.
Podziemski's checked in for the Cavaliers. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings. I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
He's really a good passer for a big man, guys. Porzingis very solid at setting up his teammates.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Christopher. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Magic trail by 13. Here's the pick. Porzingis for three. Fires hitting the triple. Porzingis has got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Sarge checked in for the Cavs. Bailey comes in for Garland. And here's Podziemski. He's got 7. Six on the shot clock. From 8 feet away. Count it. Good. Podziemski's got 9.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter here. Williams from long range. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Podziemski. Here's Manning. Give him 8 points now. Podziemski into the lane. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
You know, when Manning attacks with that kind of authority and force, it's hard to defend him without fouling.
No good on the second free throw.
Manning has a lot of attributes you like. He's really just an all-around solid big guy and does a really good job knocking down shots, too.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Podziemski. Here's Bailey. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. White can't hit. Cleveland leading by 11. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
And he makes a first. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Porzingis. He's got 12. Pass to Williams. 27 seconds left in the third. Offline from the top of the key. White against Garland. 12 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. From behind the arc. It doesn't go for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 13. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Isaiah Stewart out there with Knippel. Then it's Williams, and it's Stockton in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Shoots from 12. No luck on that one.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Knippel. Fires from deep. Cavaliers with a rebound. McHale's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Garland. Here's McHale. Cleveland working the ball around now. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That was his first turnover. He's been extremely steady with the ball tonight. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Christopher comes in for Bailey. And Richardson subbed in for Darius Garland. And here's Knippel from the arc. Knocks down the long J.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Outside Richardson.
Magic foul. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Christopher. They set the pick. Over Knippel. 5 to shoot. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one. Magic trail by 10. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Over to the wing. And the foul called on Brandon Pajemski. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside, Williams. Picked by Stewart. Here's the three. Williams misses. The Cavaliers lead by 10. Pass to Pajemski. The three. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Williams from long range sinks it from distance.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Here's Christopher to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Pajemski. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Here's Knipple. Lets the 3 fly, and another 3 for Orlando.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Porzingis, he's checked in for Williams. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
Cleveland leading by 7. Shar up top. Outside Pajemski. Pass to McHale. Back to Pajemski. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Stockton. Guarded by Richardson. Here's Stockton. There's a screen. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Christopher, and there it is for him. Christopher's got 9 points now in the second half.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Pass to Knipple. Porzingis surveying the floor. Fires for 3, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Christopher misses. Magic trail by 3. Now Porzingis. To the paint. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got rebound number 11. Pass to Christopher. Shar up top. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Since halftime, either they've gotten sloppier or the defense has turned up.
Bailey's checked in for Pajemski. For Orlando, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. They set a pick, and here's Knipple from the arc. Second chance shot, and he takes it up and lays it in. 22 points for him.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Bailey. Great D that time from Porzingis.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Orlando trailing here. Here's Stockton. Right wing. To take the lead. And the layup is up and in.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And stolen by Porzingis. And it's Orlando on the break. Pass to Stockton. Knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Bailey. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. There's a screen. Oh, he misses the deep three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Banks it home. Big shot.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
Jams it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Oh, he jammed it.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Clock at 6. This is the three.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Goes back up. Oh, the shot is off. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Here's Christopher. Yes! Using that window.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Here's Kniffel. From deep. It's good from beyond the arc.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
And again, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Can't get the three. And so they foul intentionally.
Number 10, second personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Michael Ray Richardson, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Porzingis has got the ball here for Orlando. White fires! Bailey pulls it down. Outside Richardson. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And we'll see you next time.
Coming right up, the Wizards taking on the 76ers. For Washington, tonight's a chance to get on the road to recover against a team that they know they can compete against. Their mission starts now. Sixers, Wizards, coming right up. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Hart. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East right now look at the Wizards. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. And, of course, there's the 76ers sitting there 4 spots below.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they've gotten off to the kind of start teams just dread. They've already dug a nice hole for themselves.
They do have the talent necessary to get it turned around quickly. They won't want to wait too much longer to do it, but they can still make it a productive season.
And now Washington's starting group. They've got Ewing. West is out there with Davis. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And for the 76ers, Frazier is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Jones. The Wizards shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line. And
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
that free throw, no good. Zador is talking specifically about coaching. Is this the point in the season where a staff can try to light a spark under a player?
Yeah, a couple things to decide. That first, how is your team doing versus what you believe your ceiling is? And second, what kind of effort are you getting on a daily basis? We know these coaches. They are not afraid to light a fire when necessary. And sometimes, Kev, it's necessary.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter it.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Here's West. Pass to Davis. Now Leonard. And there's the drive. And the layup is good.
Kawhi Leonard's so calm, mixes speeds, understands when and where to drive the basketball.
Booker against Davis. Outside, Jones. Stolen by Ewing. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Jones. To the inside. Here's Booker. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Davis setting the pick for Leonard. Shot from the low block. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road. How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
Outside, Davis. Offline with his three. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. West with the steal. Jones against Leonard. West outside. 6 on the shot clock to the middle. And Tippett goes, jamming that one home.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Pass to Chamberlain. On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by Davis. Chamberlain with a screen on Davis. Booker the pass to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now Leonard. And Jones pulls it down.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
To the wing on the left. Here's Chamberlain. Rebounded by the Wizards. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team. But when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Frazier outside. West with some nice D. Wizards trail by 4. Pass to Davis. And stolen by Chamberlain. Drops in the breakaway layup. Chamberlain got 6. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the 76ers?
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
But to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Chamberlain. And no good that time.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
West kicks to Leonard. Pass to Davis. The Wizards working the ball around now. Ewing sets a screen for West. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Jones. Here's Booker. And the layup falls. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
West outside. Shoots over Frazier. West gets the bucket.
And how about the lift West gets on his shot? Leaning back just a touch. Very difficult to contest.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Okongwu's checked in for Ewing. Wilkins comes in for Leonard. Grady Dix checked in for Baron Davis. And Shepard subbed in for West. And it's Frazier with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 4-point game. Pass to Houston. Rebounded by the Wizards. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Kamare. Here's Houston. Takes the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And this is where Houston is at his best. So good at just catching and shooting.
Okongwu with the screen for Wilkins. A moment here now to see the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The first one falls.
You can tell Dominique Wilkins just has that extra edge to his game. He's always hunting down his next bucket and willing to fight to get it.
Murray's checked in for Philadelphia. Hobson comes in for Frazier. Bowen, he's checked in for the Wizards. No good on the second free throw. Philadelphia leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Misi. Okongwu grabs the board.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Murray outside. Pass to Hobson. Here's Houston. Just 5 to shoot. Off target with his 3. Down low. Here's Wilkins. And Wilkins with the stuff.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Here's Houston. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Houston's got 6.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Takes it inside. Pass to Bowen. Here's Dick. Here's Shepard. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Now here's Murray. From deep. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Wilkins in the post. Bucket is good. He's got 5.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Pass to Houston. Tries it from the top of the key. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Shepard, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Dick. Cuts off the pass. On the wing, Murray. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Hobson. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And so it's Philadelphia bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Chamberlain is out there with Jones. Then there's Frazier, and it's Houston at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Davis drives in. Ewing, a screen on Frazier. Last passes to Ewing, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Saturday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Sunday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Bowen. Here's West. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Frazier outside. Pass to Houston. Into the lane for Davis. They grab their own miss, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And it's Leonard at the elbow. Doris, you talk about the great scores. It's not enough to be elite one-on-one. You've got to be able to handle the double team, too. I mean, there's a lot there.
On a nightly basis, Kevin, these are the best defenses in the world, scheming to take away the greatest strengths of the best individual offensive players. And you know what? Nightly, it's not enough. The great ones find a way no matter what.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
And the 76ers making a change here. Booker's checked in, and that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Here's Chamberlain. Misses the fadeaway jumper. Wizards trail by 7. And Leonard has it in the corner. Kawhi taking no chances.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
Pass to Jones. At 5 from 18, and it's good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 7. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's West. What a 24-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Pass to Booker. And here's Chamberlain. Over Leonard. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Jones has got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Booker the pass to Chamberlain. Booker against Davis. Booker looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Frazier. Rebound by the Wizards.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Davis kicks to Ewing. Here's West, outside for Davis. No good with the triple. The 76ers leading by 7. Jones, the pass to Booker. Chamberlain with a screen on Davis. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take, leaving him out there.
Wizards have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. West outside. And Leonard has it in the corner. Leonard down the lane. Makes it off the glass. And now it's only a 5-point Philadelphia lead. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Can just chalk up the points when these guys get to the line. Here are your top free throw shooters for the past month. The 4th spot held by Kawhi Leonard.
And during that time, guys, he's been an absolute dead-eye shooter from the free throw line. His concentration just never wavers.
And Philadelphia has possession. Jones kicks to Booker. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Back to West. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. West has got 4 points in the quarter. Frazier the pass to Jones. Pass to Booker. Booker taking the hit.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside and does just that.
West outside. Ewing sets a screen for West. Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Frazier the pass to Jones. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Jones. He's been putting up about 4 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Jones. And Hobson's subbed in for Booker. The Wizards also changing it up. Wilkins comes in for Leonard. And Grady Dick subbed in for West. So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Now Shepard, still yet to score. Pass to Wilkins. Shoots over Kamara. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And stolen by Okongwu. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for the Wizards, Onyeka Okongwu. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Okongwu.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Both free throws good from Okongwu. The 76ers leading by 3. Pass to Kamara. Here's Upson. Inside. Here's Misi. And Misi throws it down.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Wilkins outside. Rebounded by Kamara. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the 76ers. Pass to Kamara. Now Frazier. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Walt Frazier. 1 shot.
Free throw good, Frazier.
And Frazier's playing philosophy was established back in high school. Aggressive defense and hitting an open man is more productive than taking the wild shot.
Okongwu with a screen on Frazier. With the drive, and it's blocked.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Wizards trail by 8. 1:43 left in the first half.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's good on the putback.
They are just killing him on the interior.
For Washington, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Washington calls timeout. We have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. The Wizards second.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
There's 1:26 left in the first half. It's Wilkins on the wing. Covered by Kamara. They swipe it to the middle. Here's Houston. Rebounded by the Wizards. Down low. Will it go? And Wilkins puts it in. Wilkins has got his third bucket of the night. Philadelphia leading by 8. Pass to Kamara. Here's Houston. Dick defending. 44 seconds left here in the second. Back to Kamara. 5 on the clock. Dick with it. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
There's the pick. Here's Houston. And count it from 19 feet away. Houston's got 4 points this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Intercepted. To the inside. Nisi.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Fans, let's wrap it up and get ready for your Hockey Fight Arena Entertainment.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Difference in this game is they're extending possessions. Yeah, frustrating their opponent with second chance points. That can wear a team down physically and mentally.
Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Nuggets, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll be right there at the end, Shaq. I want to see how they play.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance by Wilt Chamberlain.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Ewing. Then there's Davis. Then there's West. Davis dishes to Ewing. West against Frazier. Floats one up, and Jones sends it down. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Here's West, 6 to shoot. Shoots over Frazier, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside, Jones. Deflected by Ewing.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for West. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 6.
Boy, you give him that much space, he's going to look like an elite shooter.
Booker against Davis. Booker outside. Chamberlain a screen. Here's Jones. Chamberlain controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Pass to West. Ewing a screen on Frazier. West outside. No good from 18. And it's Jones with the ball for the 76ers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Booker the bounce pass. No good on the triple.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Davis against Booker. Davis inside. He has yet to score.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Patrick Ewing.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
76ers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And the first one drops. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Wizards trail by 8. Leonard finds Davis. Outside Leonard. West passes to Leonard. They set the pick. From outside the arc, Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 8 rebounds in this game. Pass to Frazier. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Chamberlain a screen. Step back shot.
Philadelphia foul. Wilt Chamberlain. 4th personal foul.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Booker up top. He's guarded by Davis. And Booker kicks to Jones. Pocket 6. Pass to Chamberlain. Got a piece of it. And here is West. 6 points for him. Chamberlain with the block. Here's Frazier. Rebounded by the Wizards. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. On the wing, Ewing. Over Frazier. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Ewing's got 12 points in the game.
And one reason why Ewing is not only an all-star talent, but a Hall of Fame talent. Also at getting to his spots and then capitalizing.
It's Davis with the drive. Up top, Ewing. And there's the call on Jones. That's his first foul. Murray's checked in for Philadelphia. And a switcher also for Washington. Dick's checked in for West. Davis in the corner. It's deflected. Stolen by Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Baron Davis. Chamberlain with a screen on Davis. Frazier. Off target from outside.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Okongwu finds Wilkins. 5 to shoot. And Jones sends it back. Pass to Frazier. Here's McCoy. Back to Frazier. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Bowen. Frazier covering. Now Shepard. Nothing on the board. Here's Okongwu. And again, Washington no good. Philadelphia leading by 4. Frazier outside. Pass to McCoy. Back to Frazier. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Comes up empty down low.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Shepard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Shepard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's McCoy. Dick defending. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Wilkins finds Dick. Back to Wilkins. For the lead. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Dominique Wilkins comes up with the rebound. Shepard the pass to Wilkins. Oh, and the dunk by Wilkins.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's been on.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Sixers making a switch here. Booker's checked in. And now let's highlight the highest scoring teams in the NBA. In the third position, the Wizards.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
That free throw good from Wilkins. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Now here's Booker. Frazier outside. To end the drought. It's deflected.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Chamberlain with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
.41 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot. Frazier against West. Yes, that goes in. West has got 8 points.
Boy, you give him that good a look, he is going to typically make you pay.
Frazier outside. Pass to Booker. 76ers moving the ball around. 76ers have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Number 8, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Wizards making a change here. That one is no good. From deep three-point territory. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Washington out in front, ending the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Booker out there with Frazier. Then it's Jones. Then there's Chamberlain. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's West. West can't get that one to fall. The 76ers trail by 3. Booker dishes to Frazier. Pass to Jones. Booker against Ewing. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. Rebound, Washington. And stolen by Booker. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, "It's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now." Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Pass to Chamberlain, and here's Frazier. Booker outside. Chamberlain with a screen on Davis. Devin Booker, 3, right down the hatch.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
The Wizards shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. West kicks to Ewing. Here's Leonard. That's good, and Ewing with the assist. And that's 10 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Frazier the pass to Booker. Chamberlain with a screen on Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Chamberlain. Lets it go from the wing. Washington with the rebound. Ewing's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. West dishes to Leonard. Back to West. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's West with the drive. Can't cash in from close range.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
And Booker kicks to Frazier. Chamberlain with a screen on West. Here's Frazier down low. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
The Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Got that bucket. And the Wizards lead by 2.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Pass to Chamberlain. West with the steal. Outside, Davis. Back to West. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Leonard. This one for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. West has got 5 assists in the game. To the inside. Chamberlain. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Pass to Leonard. Inside. And Jones sends it back. Here's Frazier. Booker outside. It's hauled in by Ewing. Wizards leading by 3. Davis, the pass to Leonard. Out to the right wing. Ewing kicks to Davis. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Frazier, the pass to Jones. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
Right. It doesn't happen often. It's kind of a silly mistake. We'll see if they can make up for it on the defensive end.
And it's time for an injury report.
I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Philadelphia. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Though it'll take some time to fully recover from this injury, the staff has given him the green light to play on it. Guys?
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you.
That's so true, but it is also what we expect to happen. It is part of every professional sports league. In the NBA, the schedule obviously a grind. Injuries happen, but we hear this all the time. It's next man up. Somebody's injury could be an opportunity for somebody to get minutes and do something with those minutes.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Frazier, the pass to Chamberlain. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Chamberlain with a screen on West. Frazier, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Leonard kicks it to West. And here's Davis for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now here's Jones to the left wing. Booker in the corner. Jones with the screen on Davis. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Oh, the elite competitor that Devin Booker is. Big moment to be had. Yes, it's his time.
Davis, the pass to West. Ewing sets a screen for West. And stolen by Chamberlain. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. Jones outside. It's Booker. West against Frazier.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Washington leading now by 3. Outside Leonard. West against Frazier. And stolen by Chamberlain. Booker. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. West against Frazier. Leonard looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. 3. Good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Davis against Booker. Layup, no good. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for Washington. 6-point game. In the paint. Kawhi gets it done.
starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Booker against Davis. Booker outside.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for three. Walt Frazier.
He makes the first of three, and that narrows the gap to 7. The second one drops, and that turns the lead to 6. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 5.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Leonard! It's off. Jones against Davis. Shoots the 3. Can't get it.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. And the 76ers with possession. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good there. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Receive. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Patrick Ewing. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Let me hear you.
Trailing here by 8. On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by Davis. And so Washington takes the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Patrick Ewing.
you.